capital of the USA is?
Isn't the capital USA?
Yeah. What is the capital?
USA? United States?
Yeah, like, of the states, what's the capital?
America?
Yeah, it was a trick question. You got me. You know who the first president of the United States was?
Abraham Lincoln.
Do you know how many stars there are on the U.S. flag?
100? I don't know. No, 200, something like that. I don't know.
Yes, around the capital of the USA is?
It's Obama. Welcome to the revolution. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing on this lovely Tuesday? I hope you're doing just fine. Because I gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with just a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. How's everyone doing? Get in the chat, say hello. And also, new poll. Smash a like on the like button if you're watching on YouTube, and on Rumble, smash that thumbs up. New question. Are we going into World War III? Honest question. Honest freaking question. I just feel like everything we're doing is ramping up more and more and more. We're gonna all die. All the stars on the flag here for it. Yeah, me too. Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton is the greatest president of all time. Everyone knows that. Hey, from Boston. Hope you are doing well tonight. Hey, BKL. Thanks so much. Oh, I didn't know you were from Boston. That's what's up. From Boston.
William Cord super chatted $2. Athena says Derek is a honker man.
Woo! Thanks, Athena. Willie, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate you, brother. It means a lot to me. I appreciate. Yeah, I'm not dressed like a chump today. I have a real job, people. It's a real lifestyle. It's a real life. Inevitable. I'm doing well. I got my grades back, and I'm getting all A's. I'm hella happy. That's awesome. And yes, we're going to World War III. Exactly. So don't worry about those A's because we're all going to die in a matter of months. World War III is starting. The nukes will be shot off, and our great and fearless leader, Joe Biden, who is magical and beautiful and brave, things are going to happen. Willie, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. World War III has been going on for the last decade and a half. That's true. I feel like it's ramping up, though. And I feel like it takes a leader like a Joe Biden to stumble into a world war like we're going down. And let me just say this, too. All right? Because I've been going through some of comments, some of the chatters, some of the people commenting on my videos. I've gotten a lot of trolls this week, which I genuinely adore and love. Like, make fun of me, make fun of my looks, make fun of my voice, make fun of my stupid cackle laugh. I like all that stuff is fair game. Go to town. But like there are so many people that are saying like my points aren't good enough for something or like I'm just they're just dumb. Let me just again reiterate what this show is. This show is for me and you to have fun with politics. I feel like I want to make a shirt again. Make politics fun again. I'm just like, everyone is so up in arms. Everyone is like doomsday all the time. And sometimes I just want to laugh. Sometimes I just want to laugh at just the ridiculousness of our leaders, the ridiculousness of our corporate media, the ridiculousness of everything going on in the world. And I feel better doing it. Sometimes I get tired of listening to the same old, the left is going to murder us, and if we don't do something about it, then we're going to die tomorrow. And like that repetitive podcast nature is so boring, and I just want to have fun. And so I hope you guys like enjoy having fun with me. I get half my news here. All right, I'll be that half. You made points. Thank you so much, Wes. I occasionally make points, and I always tell people, watch my live show if you want more points. But I sometimes I just want to have fun, and I feel like I want to be a podcast that has fun, and I want to have fun with the news, and I want to have fun with corporate media, and I want to make fun of everything going on, and I want to laugh. I miss World Weekly News. I will bring that back. I swear on my life. I will bring that back tomorrow. I will find a good article tomorrow. Today, I was a little crunched for time, and I would do my best. K-Bean! Thank you so much for the super chat. You made the news bearable. I get half my news here. Thank you so much.
Been super chatted
so delayed.
$19.99. You make the news bearable.
Thank
I get
you.
half my news here.
Thank you so much for the super chat. I hope I make the news bearable. Like, genuinely, that's what I want this show to be. Let's have fun with the news. Let's laugh at the news. Let's make it bearable. There are some doom and gloom stuff because we try to talk about some real stuff, but a lot of it is just clips from the day, and let's laugh about it. Because I don't know. It's just the guy and the few people that were like complaining about me this week was just like, I can at least tolerate Steven Crowder, where you are just nonsense. I'm like, yeah. You're comparing me to a guy that has writers who write segments for him, 2 other show hosts that help him out in the show, 3 other directors that help him out, is paid full time to do that. I'm like, I'm humbled by that comparison for sure, no doubt, humbled out of my mind. But we're trying to have fun. Haters pound sand, exactly. And also a thing to remember is like when you get more and more haters, that means you're on point. That means you're hitting the mark. And so let's have some freaking fun. Joshua, aloha, my dude. I hope you're doing well. I hope everything is good up in Hawaii, as they say. Haters can't pan sound. The news is nonsense. Those people need to get a clue. Yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you. And I think that's like the biggest critique I have for so many podcasters, so many people out there, is that people get up in arms, people get easily triggered by some of the stupidest things, and so much of the news is just BS. And that's what I see it as. And so that's my lens in which I see what's going on. Cheers to that. This show's brought to you by Zima. This is a 40-ounce Zima, by the way. This is a 40. It hits. I love the haters, honestly. It's only helping me out. You gotta love the haters. You gotta. Tanaya. Do you think that was staged with the bomb sirens going? Oh, 100%. 100%. I mean, it just came out today that was reported that Russia was actually notified that Biden was going to go to Ukraine before he went. So this whole talk about how Biden is this magical, mystical being that is stronger than all, more powerful than all. I mean, have you seen his run? Have you seen him ride his bike? The dude rides a bike better than my 5-year-old child on her tricycle, and I don't even have a kid. You know what I mean? It's like, that's how good of a rider he is. So they told Russia he was coming. And so they're not going to shoot off bombs. You think Russia is going to immediately engage in a nuclear war like that overnight? Just killing our president and then all of a sudden hell breaks loose? No way. Totally staged. Derek, only one thing that triggers me, and that one thing is everything. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Do you guys think it was staged? While Juby Zelensky... I mean... Everything about Zelensky is like triggering to me. The fact that he wears the same clothes every day, the fact that all celebrities make their pilgrimage to Ukraine in order to bow before their supreme leader, that is Zelensky. Everything about it is cringy to me and doesn't seem real. I mean, the guy he looks like he gets more sleep than me, and he's a wartime leader. I mean, they've compared Zelensky to Winston Churchill. No, Winston Churchill drank like a fire hose in order to get through the times that he was in. Who fell down the steps of Air Force One? I don't know. We're going to watch that video. Who beefed it down Air Force One? I don't know, but I want to know. I mean, should I just get right into that video? I feel like I should. Okay, here's that video that everyone's talking about. Seriously, though, who fell down the steps of Air Force One? This is like the craziest video. Okay. I've seen the video of someone falling down the stairs, not when Biden fell up the stairs. I mean, this fall down the stairs is so fast that it looks like a slip and slide. It looks like your neighborhood slip and slide that maybe the mom went out and put a little Vaseline on it, a little oil on it to spruce things up a bit. Here we go. What? Wait. And if that was Biden, you know they're hiding that from the press. You know that no one is talking about this. I mean, let's try to zoom in on this thing. Where do we get like a good shot of his face? I don't think any. Okay, right there. I mean, does that looks like a reporter or something. I don't know what that looks like. It's so pathetically honest. It's like Biden is trying to look brave after the balloon situation. Oh, that's 100% what he's doing. Biden's approval rating is in the mud right now and is not doing well because you and I are not enjoying what's going on in the world. We're not enjoying the inflation. We're not enjoying what we pay for eggs. We're not enjoying for what the energy costs have become. We are not enjoying the housing market. We're not enjoying our 401ks. I mean, the list goes on and on. And so he's making these grand stands, like going to Ukraine, in order to seem like some kind of strong and powerful president that he is. But he's not. It's just, everybody and their mom can see right through this, except for our media, because our media is a propaganda machine, and all they do is constantly try to ramp up his BS remarks, or just like these little things. Like the air raid sirens, they made him seem like he was like, I don't know, like the bravest person of all time. Like, give the guy the MVP of the year award. Zelensky, welfare country of the globe. Yeah, Zelensky has the easiest job of all time. All he has to do is beg world governments for weapons, stand in front of a green screen, and get paid billions of dollars for his trouble. That is true. Right, meow. Has it been in the mud this whole time? I think even independents are starting to get the hint when it comes to Biden. That's the biggest thing. Once the independents fall, you fall. 81 million votes, most popular president of all time. Don't forget that. You know what would have raised the approval ratings? Showing up at the East Palestine with a convoy of tanker trucks filled with thousands of gallons of purified water. Yeah, that would be the. Honestly, that was like the most surprising thing to me about Biden going to Ukraine instead of Ohio. I mean, that just shows you how dumb these people surround themselves with some of the dumbest people alive. They're like, you know what would be a big win? Go to Ukraine. No, the easy win is the easy W is making a spectacle of people in East Palestine. You know, using their pain and suffering to make your point. I refuse to believe Biden got more votes than the first black president. I don't know. I know, but that's. I mean, the guy can inspire an entire generation of children. When the sirens went off, it probably had to change his Depends, probably. But I might change my Depends even if it's fake. What was that? I'm surprised that Biden didn't bother going. He never goes to his disaster zones, never has, never will. Well, and that's the thing. Don't forget that they called Russia and told Russia he was going. So there was going to be no chance the plane was going to get shot down. There was going to be no chance they were going to start firing missiles. This isn't like this proud moment. This is just a photo op. This is just his speech, which we'll get to later. Trump is showing up tomorrow. Maybe he'll bring some of that Trump ice. Now we're talking. Dude, what if he did? What if Trump did bring Trump ice to Ohio? I would vote for him again. Right now. I'll vote for him right now. I'm not surprised Biden didn't go bother. Okay, sorry, I read that already. That is funny and not funny at the same time. So true. So true. So freaking true. All right, let's get in. Speaking of Ohio, let's get into some of these videos. Here is Norfolk Southern CEO being asked questions. Oh, I gotta fix my green screen. My bad. That's what science sounds like. All right, here's Norfolk CEO.
If East Palestine was your home, would you have come back? Would you bring your children back right now?
Yes.
I'll take answers that I feel like I have to say for $100, but don't actually mean. Let's get an applause for that. Amen. Beautiful and brave Norfolk CEO sending $1 million of aid, $1 million. That'll go to at least 3 families to pay for at least a week's worth of eggs. Thank you, Norfolk CEO. You're making a difference in our community, rooting the farmland. Like Bill Gates. God. The only ones going to Ukraine are American. The only ones that didn't know Biden was going to Ukraine were the American people. Oh, 100%. My dad thinks Biden is going to Ukraine is the greatest thing since the Eagles released the Hell Freezes Over album. Stop. Does he really think that that's amazing? There are so many people that genuinely think that was like an incredible moment. I mean, the way the media was talking about like his Winston Churchill moment is so cringe. It's just ridiculous. Biden laundering money. Well, okay, KB, Biden laundering money. You can't say yes and you can't say no because we have no idea where any of this money is going. And the fact that people are triggered when you are asked where the money is going and say it's none of your business or we don't need to get into it or we don't actually have to audit. And it's funny that they don't want to audit the money going to Ukraine, but they'll be happy to audit the $3,000 you didn't account for in your taxes, you son of a god. And that's our government. And that's our daily double question. Pew, 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 pew. We tested ourselves and found no wrongdoing. Exactly. I'm the tallest of 5 and know that there are... wait, what? I'm the tallest of 5 and know that there are no children out there dealing chemical disasters from our home. Oh, I love children. Yeah, same with me. Children have a special place in my heart. Here's what I don't get. The Norfolk CEO is white. Why in the hell isn't MSNBC saying the East Palestine crash is an act of white supremacy? Because they pay their salary. Zelensky has brand new houses all over the world now, and he deserves it. Okay? He's our modern Winston Churchill. Okay? He's a beautiful, brave man. Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and Hillary Clinton are in a boat, and the boat sinks. Who do you save? Easy. Hillary Clinton. I'm just kidding. Obviously, the money is going to Ukraine, but the weapons are... Oh, wait, obviously, the money is going to Ukraine. The weapons are going to Ukraine. That's all you need to know. Exactly. Hey, tracksuits and cabbage doesn't grow... Hey, tracksuits and cabbage don't grow on trees. That's true. Tracksuits. Yes. All right. And now we get to our EPA moment where an EPA chief, Michael Regan, and Ohio's Mike DeWine drink the tap water in East Palestine. Here we go. Drinking grandma's tap water. Can I get an amen for the EPA chief? No. Screw you, dude.
Did someone want to drink the water?
Oh, wait. That is like the creepiest start to a video I've ever seen. This is like some murderous... I think she has dead bodies in her basement. Somebody find out real quick. Does somebody want to drink the water? Anybody want to drink from me? Wait.
Did someone want to drink the water?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Really? Because I reverse engineered it for my poop coming from my toilet going to the water fountain.
We will. You can serve us up a glass of water.
Because the glass is right behind you. There you go.
Thank you, Bill. Would you like it?
Absolutely. Well, I won't walk around there.
You got your glass there.
You want to fill that up for me?
Yes.
Here we go. I'm excited.
Suck on this, Biden.
I'll tell you, we believe in science, so we don't feel like we're being your...
We believe in science? God, I hate people so much. I hate this new culture. I hate this new cult so much. I just want you to know that at the Derek O'Shea Show, we believe in science. Okay? We're not one of those right-wing conspiracy channels. You know, the channels that like read, look into things, find out information. We just listen to whatever we're told. And that's what the science is, because deep down inside, that's what I trust. I trust being told what to think and say in life. I don't want to actually look into stuff for myself. I don't have time for that. I trust the science. I pray to the science every day before I wake up in the morning. I let the people know. It's my daily dose of science. God, just the science. See him as your friend, amen.
Guinea pig, but we don't.
You can totally see the panic in their eyes. Yeah, they do look a little hesitant, don't they? I mean, they're kind of making a big deal out of this. If you didn't think it was a big deal, or maybe your life could be on the line, or there's like a Jeopardy moment where it's like, I think I'm gonna drink this, but I'm not totally sure. God, dead, just dead. I like that. I like the fact too that they're at grandma's house right now. You know, does she even have filtered water? Okay. I mean, when's the last time she's even cleaned those pipes, if you know what I mean?
Am I proving to you
that? My dad doesn't know I'm on here. Don't tell him. What? My dad thinks Zelensky has actually cleaned up corruption in the Ukraine government. Oh my God, stop. Stop. Ukraine's one of the most corrupt governments in the world, and we're all like, you know what? I trust them. How about another $500 million sending your way? Oh, and you need more tanks? No problem. Drink the whole glass of water. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I don't want to... I'm delaying this for effect. Do you feel that? Do you feel the tension? Do you feel the tension in your... Feel little bumps in your chest, as Kevin Hart says, when it comes to sports betting?
that? We believe the Lord.
Okay.
Here's to Caroline.
I appreciate that.
Here's to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, wait. Did you see the Ohio Republican governor drank last? He drank last. That was like a Princess Bride moment. You're like... I got some in my mouth. It tastes okay.
You.
Thank you.
Look at him drink last. He like watches them. If they die, they die.
That's good.
That's
really
good.
Cold coming from the tap.
Did you just hear him? That's good. Coming from the tap. Wow. He's like making a big deal of it, where the rest of us are like, we drink tap water all the time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, he goes for the double drink. Mike, only drank once, but the EPA chief, Michael, drank twice. And I'll have a drink to that. Here's to Michael for drinking twice. Thank you for doing, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing something. These guys really want their jobs. Exactly. We should spill some chemicals in the water of Martha's Vineyard and see how they react. How dare you say that? Not in Martha's Vineyard. Not in that perfect, holy ground. That is a ground that is sacred, where no illegal immigrant can stay for longer than 36 hours. And I'm Derek O'Shea.
Thank you.
Well, I think, the peace of mind is what we have to continue to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Yes. Yeah.
It's very understandable why you'd be worried. People are worried.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
the physical.
Yeah, but then again, they've only drank one glass of wine, and you got to drink it every night. And there's a certain amount of bleach we can drink.
Clean up. I just checked with the.
Through the lips and through the tongue and casket, here I come. Exactly. Wow, it would have been funny if they tapped the glasses and there was a small explosion. Oh my God. Can you imagine if one of them was like, but seriously, let's see if this is contaminated, and took like a lighter out and went, oh, don't drink it. Grady should have given them a shot glasses to tap the water. Yes, pretending to take small sips. That would have been amazing. You just out there said peace of mind. Yeah, exactly. I know. It's all about the little people. You know what I mean? Because my dad always told me to save a little bit more room at the dinner table at night. It's all about the little people.
EPA is probably about half done as far as the, taking a lot of soil out. And, been taking water out as well. So it's just it's a slow process, but there's a lot of people here doing it. A lot of people who are focused on it.
What is that?
That makes
I thought we were about to zoom in on something else. Wait, what are we zooming in on?
us feel better.
Yeah.
Look, there he is. That's water, ladies and gentlemen. That's water. This is like the cringiest video ever.
That will continue.
It will. No stone will be left unturned.
No stone will be left unturned. Thank you for saying that. That's my campaign speech. May Norfolk get sued to oblivion and our infrastructure money go to Ukraine. Because who cares about America? Am I right? They're all dumping the most chlorine they can into the water system. Oh, 100%. There's a certain amount you can drink. He's like, it tastes good. It also tastes like there's a little bit of chlorine in this bad boy. My dad used to tell me that at the dinner table that he lost his breathing room after all the chemicals in the tap water turned the frogs gay. Are the frogs gay? Not my frogs, buddy. Not my frogs. Oh, we got a Rumble chat. Anyone with normal intelligence knows the puppets didn't get 81 million votes. The leftists are yeah. Are you what, Alan? How dare you say that about Biden? He's the most popular president of all time, and you should celebrate him. Okay, the guy ran a flawless campaign from his basement, and I don't even know if you remember the Jeeps that were honking. It was beautiful. Isn't that the truth? Their ideology prevents them and has them immunized from the truth and reality. Yeah, 100%. Peanut galleries. I like that. Peanut galleries and Alan McGregor. Are you sure you look more AI? Oh, you talking about the leaders? Fake photo op. Oh, that was 100% a fake photo op. If there was Satan on, if there was a Satan, one of them would drop right now. Yeah. If there was a Satan, one of them would drop right now. No. Why would no? That wouldn't happen. No, Satan would want them to stay alive, my dude. I'm not sure. Planet 24-6. Congratulations. President Joe Biden bravely told you that you weren't black if you didn't vote for him, and that was stunning. And at least to say the least, it was stunning. I couldn't believe he got away with that. But it doesn't matter. You can be as racist, as horrible of a human being on the left, and they will celebrate. You don't even have to have, cognitive abilities or be able to think through things or communicate well. You are celebrated, and you are one of us, and that's amazing. And here's Donald Trump giving a little rebuttal about what he would have done different in Ohio. Trump describes the disaster response in his own words.
Thank you. President Trump, State Committee woman Michelle Merrill from Broward County.
Yes.
My question is, you are the only president bothering to go to New Palatine, Ohio this week. What are you going to say to the residents there?
I just ate a piece of steak. Because I had no idea that it was called East Palatine. This whole time I've been calling it Palestine, and no one's corrected me. You guys are stunning and brave. I thought you were my friends. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like when I call Majori Taylor Greene, and I know that's not how you pronounce her name, but I do it anyways. Sometimes it happens, but East Palatine.
About the toxic chemical spill, and what would you have done as president if this had happened under your watch, and what would you do at the EPA that's not bothering to help them?
Well, thank you, madam. FEMA would have been there within an hour. And you have local FEMA. And FEMA was told not to help. And we would have had funds there. We would have had doctors there. We would have known what was happening, and we would have taken care of, and we would have consoled people. They were left hopeless. The government said they're not coming. FEMA said they're not coming. Look, until I announced 2 days ago that I was going, they weren't doing it. Once I announced I'm going, they said, well, we're going to, and we're going to bring a lot of money. That's
coincidence or spot on point? You be the judge.
not the way it's supposed to be handled. So we would have taken care of those people. And they'll be now taken care of, but it'll be a little bit later than it should have been. Okay? Good question.
But that isn't that the definition of our United States government? Hurry up and wait. It's like nothing is ever on time. I don't want to miss y'all's chats. I was blown away when Biden said that Democrats really think they own black. God, I was blown away too. I couldn't believe how many of my black Democrat friends were like, "Yeah, whatever, cool." I'm like, okay, you're just okay with blatant racism in your face as they claim Trump's a racist, but then you can't actually find a time when he has been racist, and it's like, okay, it's so. But with the left, they always accuse you exactly what they are doing. It's amazing how many times that happens. Trump rules. Doyle rules. I know when you put water line, you put chlorine tablets in each joint pipe. Yeah. He had done more than Biden. Yeah, he probably would have done more. Well, Trump would have at least known that it would have been a good time to have a little photo op. You know, it's such an easy W as a politician, as cringy as that is, to, use someone's pain and suffering for your political benefit. But it's such an easy W. I mean, like, I don't know what the conspiracy of it being, a Trump country, if you will, that's the reason why no one cares. I mean, that's definitely a big reason why there isn't a celebrity caring or talking about it, or Greta Thunberg's not talking about it, or John Kerry's not talking about it. Our climate czar. They're not saying anything, but that's the kind of crap we have to deal with. It only took 3 weeks for him to show up. Better late than never. Yes, it's so true. Brady go playing Minecraft out of there. What? At least they let the reporter out of jail. Exactly. And that should be a news story everywhere, but it's not. The only people that Democrats ever cared about were the ones that they owned, and they can barely cared about that. Yeah. That's true. Trump would have flown into Ohio, tossed paper towels on the ground. Okay, he would have totally done that. He would have tossed water bottles, paper towels. Hey! And then he would show up with the YMCA. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Young man, hey. And then same guy. I said, young man, hey. It's been a year of war in Ukraine, and it made me sad today. Oh, speaking of that, let's get a little daily dose of Biden.
President Duda, Prime Minister, Mr. Mayor, to all the former ministers and presidents, as well as mayors and Polish political leaders from all across the country, thank you for welcoming back to Poland. It was nearly 1 year ago. Nearly 1 year ago, I spoke at the Royal Castle here in Warsaw, just weeks after Vladimir Putin had unleashed his murderous assault on Ukraine.
Hey, see you, Ringsting.
Largest land war in Europe since World War II had begun. And the principles that have been the cornerstone of peace, prosperity, and stability.
How many of those guys were there at gunpoint? Well, this is part of the $500 million package. He's going to shoot them out of a cannon. And the people are going to,
on this planet for more than 75 years were at risk of being shattered. 1 year ago,
did you
the
say
world was bracing
dust
for
farting?
the fall of Kyiv. Well, I just come from a visit to Kyiv, and I can report Kyiv stands strong. Kyiv stands proud, it stands tall, and most important, it stands free. When Russia invaded...
This speech is such like a campaign speech. It's not even like a normal speech. It's like, who are you talking to right now? You know what I mean? Who is Biden talking to in this moment? He's talking to you because you need to change your mind about Ukraine. We need to send billions and trillions and gajillions of dollars. We haven't said enough.
It wasn't just Ukraine being tested.
I smell popcorn.
The whole world faced a test for the ages. Europe was being...
What's up, Wilson? Putin just suspended the nuclear treaty? Yes. And I saw that Russia and China are ramping up their nuclear arsenal as we speak. They're trying to pass with Russia. Not sure if we touched on that. I haven't touched on that. I didn't have that plan, but yeah, that's freaking nuts. I love how he can bring Ukrainians together and tear Americans apart. Yeah, well... okay, if this isn't a perfect picture of, okay, Biden being in Ukraine on a surprise visit that's seen as historical and monumental and epic, despite the Secret Service and our governments and military calling Russia saying, hey, Biden's going to be there, don't shoot anything down. And they're like, okay, cool, then we'll have faked stage, walks with air sirens in the background to make them look tough, and then we'll get them to stand on little spaces, and then we'll have our little moments and stuff like that, and then the American people their hearts can melt, and their eyes can explode, and their ears can go big, and they can just finally celebrate the man, the myth, the legend that is Joe Biden. And at the same time, East Palestine, I always say it wrong, in devastation, just ignored it. If this isn't a perfect picture of so much of what's wrong with our politicians in America today, of how they don't care about Americans, how they take advantage of you, how they take advantage of your vote, how they know that you at the end of the day are more concerned with what's going on in your home than in the U.S. federal government, so they can get away with this crap. That's why Biden is not in America. He's in Poland doing a campaign speech like he's the world president. Welcome, 2024, Joe Biden as WEF, World President of the Year. Joe Biden. Oh, sorry. Hopefully more people wake up to this kind of crap, because if not, status quo, they'll just keep printing more money, and they'll stop caring about the average person and take advantage of your vote consistently forever and ever. Amen. Looks like Joe Biden got his ivermectin injection. I'll have what he's smoking. Oh, he ain't smoking. He's getting that straight IV, baby. It's going straight to his veins. Surprise video on President's Day. Give them some money. Yeah, isn't that nuts? Joe B cares more about Ukraine's border than our... Oh, 100%. They all do, Ew, Belinsky claimed to grow up with the Poles. I was mortified. Yeah, I saw that. The federal government has centralized the majority of the power. Yes, they really don't give a damn about anybody. Well, especially localized governments. They have unlimited power and money. Maybe... Well, yeah. Yeah, because if they don't have the money for something, they just print it. They don't actually have to have declarations of war anymore. You don't have to get a vote on to send more money. You just do it. Executive order that bad boy. Maybe he told him he was the chancellor. Yeah, 100%.
Being tested. America was being tested. NATO was being tested.
The kid blood works wonders. He's got a blood boy, for sure.
The questions we faced were as simple as they were profound.
The border of Tunisia.
Would we respond?
Tunisia, 100%.
Or would we look the other way? Would we be strong? Or would we be weak? Would we all of our allies would
Oh, he's so beautiful, brave, and strong. I'm voting for him a third term. I don't care what anyone says. He's amazing. Wait, what was that?
As they were profound. Would we respond? Or would we look the other way? Would we be strong? Or would we be weak? Would we the royal castle here in Warsaw?
I like that he says, would we be weak? And then immediately has a little fumble. Would we be weak?
Other way. Would we be strong?
We.
Would we be weak? All of our allies would be united or divided? 1 year later, we know the answer.
Oh, God. Supreme Leader in Chief, Joe Biden. Can we get a round of applause for him? What the F? Is that Pellegrino, Derek? Russian vodka? You're acting goofy? Yeah. This whole 40 ounce is all vodka. Ellen, I have a problem. No, it's just me. I'm always acting goofy, okay? This is a show. Wouldn't it have been great if all those a-holes kneeled over and dead drinking water, so-called the East Palestine? Honestly, it would have been great if they all started choking in East Palestine. That's why if anyone says they are anti-war and do not want to talk about ending the Federal Reserve, I wonder how serious they are. Oh. Wes, now you're speaking about love language, baby. I was just wondering, waiting for him to talk about deer with Kevlar vest. Yeah, me too. Wonder what Zelensky has on him. Oh, it's not necessary. Yeah, well, on him or someone else. Maybe his brother or maybe his evil twin. Because, that's not really Joe Biden. Joe Biden died like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I love that. That's one of my favorite conspiracy theories, I think, is that the Joe Biden today of our president is actually dead. It's one of my favorites of all time. I'm drinking the same water. Biden out here dropping his own remixes. Wiki wiki what? Okay, speaking of wiki wiki what, let's get a little wiki wiki what right here. See, even this is struggling.
Would we be weak?
Here we go.
Would be you? We would be. Would we be weak? Would be you? We would be. Would we the all of our? Would we be weak? Would be you? We would be. Would we the all of our? Would we be weak? Would be.
I'm gonna clip that up, and somebody's gonna get so mad. They're gonna go, Derek, all you do is talk nonsense and throw clips out of context and just laugh. And then I go, yeah, that's my show. Welcome to the wonderful world of idiots are us. What, wickety, what would be weak? God. All right, and then it just gets cringier and cringier. And then we get this little clip of Joe Biden talking about how across America, everywhere you look, there are Ukrainian flags and American flags. LGBTQ plus flags everywhere. It's beautiful to see. Joe Biden, tell us what I just said.
All across my country, in big cities and small towns, Ukrainian flags fly from American homes. All across my country.
No, they don't. No, they don't. I think I've counted at least maybe 3 or 4 of those flags, and they're all in liberal neighborhoods. I just can't put a finger on why that's true. Somebody help me, for the love of God, help me figure out why all my liberal friends are putting Ukraine flags, what they once had. In this house, we believe in science, and we believe that a woman can be those stupid. In this house, we believe in science, and we believe. God, shut up. In this house, we pray for Fauci every single day. In this house, we're not part of the problem. We're part of the final solution. That came out wrong. I swear to God, it's not what I meant. And BLM flags and communist flags, yeah, 100%. Crappy NFL sports teams. Like who? Who's the most woke NFL team? I can't think of one. Jordan Carbon, drug of choice. I believe in Zima, and Zima can make you think that dude is a chick. I believe in Zima. Can't wait to go on vacation in our newly acquired territory in 2023. Now that's what I'm freaking talking about. May all the required territory, last forever. All right. And then what I'm interested in, does anybody watch the Charlie Kirk show on my net that is in my chat? Rumble or YouTube or Twitch? Does anybody watch Charlie Kirk show? I don't ever, I can be honest, I've never actually watched one of his shows ever before. Not once. I've seen it on my other podcasts, but I've never watched his show. I'm just curious. So we get this clip from his show today with Marjorie Taylor Greene talking about her tweet, talking about national divorce. Which is a very interesting concept, which is like, let's make it happen. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, does that make us weak and make us more vulnerable to attacks as our own president is doing campaign speeches in Ukraine? Who? Exactly. 9 out of 10 doctor studies confirm that they will say whatever their donors tell them to say. Well, it pays to play, my friend. It pays to play. 9 out of 10 voters regret voting for Biden. Is that true? I hope that's true.
Congresswoman Greene, welcome to the program.
Hi, Charlie. Thanks for having me on today.
Always explain what you meant by the need for a national divorce.
Come on, tell us,
Well,
baby.
it's actually a terrible thing to talk about, but you see, it's sort of like we're in a marriage, the left and the right. Only one side of this marriage has no respect for the other. The left has no.
One side of the marriage isn't paying child support, okay? You know who you are. Pay what you owe, okay? Get a job. Get out of your mom's basement. God.
Respect for the right anymore. The left, they have their different ideologies, their policies, their beliefs that exist in regards to culture, religion, identity. Politics is a major part of their beliefs. They even believe differently than us on how the economy should run, the types of energy that we should all have
Somebody
to
get her a
use,
B12
how
shot
hiring
immediately.
practices are done in corporations and businesses with environmental social governance. We can't be further apart these days. And everyone I know, and you know, my world and my circle of friends and influence is with regular people, Charlie. I don't run around.
One side of the marriage is always too broke to pay.
Are not politicians, aren't even involved in politics. They're regular Americans, and they are so sick and tired and fed up with just the beliefs that the left have being shoved down our throats, to the point where they want to make sure that every school child is taught gender lies, that children should be able to change their gender, cutting off body parts. They do not respect our traditional values, our faith. They believe that, you know, Christians should be forced to go along with their practices and what they want done. They don't.
My big thing with national divorce is always like, because if you look at the voting breakdown, I know there are like red states, but then there are like blue cities within the red states. And so what do you do with that? And does each individual state vote to secede from the union? And not only that, what Bill of Rights? Does everyone adopt the same Bill of Rights? Does everyone remake their own Bill of Rights? Like, what happens? And that's what's so fun, is that you get to make out whatever you want. It's a dream.
Care about people, you know, private businesses want to hire based on characteristics and someone's ability to do the job. Well, no, Democrats and the left want businesses to have to hire based on skin color, ethnicity.
What about the bases of military and nukes? I think you would have like some kind of treaty. What I would assume, you would have a treaty between the states of like we will protect the union, but then the states would have, you know, and like the blue states would turn into Canada, and then the red states are like such a card that I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? I'm like blanking on a good card. It's a joker. It's you can't put a finger on it. You know what I mean? It could go really, really anarchist and free, or it could go Nikki Haley.
Or even what gender they identify. And it's gotten to a point where we can't even agree on anything anymore, and it is hurting everyone.
Red states would starve out the blue states? Maybe. I mean, California has a lot of farms. Well, California can't exist except providing from other... exactly. Is it going to be a peaceful divorce, or are we going to drag each other through the mud out in court? That'll probably be what it more like. It'd probably be just like a giant waste of time.
And
aren't most military based in red states?
Of it.
A good chunk, but not.
The federal government.
I don't know if it's most.
$34 trillion in debt, and we're on the verge of defaulting on our debt, and the right and left are to blame for that.
Okay, this is like kind of a boring explanation. I thought this was going to be like way more charged. And she was, again, with my show, I don't like pre-watch all my clips before I play. I like to live react with you, because then my reaction is genuine. My laughs are genuine. My thoughts are genuine. It's not like some kind of fake show. So I thought this was going to be more about like the actions in which to take to have a national divorce.
We're getting to a point where we really need
to
talk about solutions to this problem. We don't want a...
Okay. Basically, her big argument is that the left is crazy and the right doesn't want to deal with it anymore. That is like the big argument, which is fine. I totally agree, but like that can't be the entire reason for national divorce. It should be more. It should be like The Federal Reserve is crap. The federal government is crap. They don't actually care about the people. Your taxes aren't accounted for. Like, the representation without. We should be pouring tea in the harbor. MTG lost her energy after Kevin McCarthy voted in. Yeah, that was a very low energy MTG. I was not very impressed with that. Every other conspiracy theory has come true. Why not Biden being a shabby body double? I don't know. I want to believe though, Karen. She's right. I prefer Civil War. Now we're talking. Kay wants to fight on Rumble. For the taxes we pay to the government, what are we getting from it? Food prices are up, oil. Well, that's what I would have leaned on. Not necessarily like how crazy the left is. I would have been talking about how our federal government is overbloated and there are people that run things that we have never voted for those people to be in power, period. That have more power over you and my life than the average, local government or anything like that. That's the biggest problem for me. So, gotta pay taxes or else who's gonna fix the roads as the roads go unfixed? That's always like, seems like a slam dunk for libertarian thought. It's like, well, we gotta have roads, but, screw the roads, dude. Going through the motions. All right, now let's get a daily dose of racism. Yay!
Hey, white ladies, denying racism in your own self is violent. You hurt the entire cause by denying that you ever had a racist thought. I don't think that way. I wasn't raised that way. That's not how I feel. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't have to wear a hood and you don't have to tote around a fucking Confederate flag.
Watch your mouth, not on my show.
To know that there is shit inside of your brain that you need to fix. Or else you're still just perpetuating the problems of society. I get called a white savior because I can admit the shit that I do.
Right.
Meanwhile,
with those
there's
glasses,
women
you can do
running around
anything.
Thinking that they've never, ever, ever done anything in their life that could possibly even teeter on the edge of racism. Good luck with that delusion. I hope someday you realize that that's not the case. And you can put aside your white fragility and your angelic behavior.
She does look high.
And realize that you still have work to do.
Don't do shrooms and make videos.
Until the day
Don't do shrooms and make videos. That should be the commercial.
you die, you're going to have work to do. And unpacking your own bullshit.
Okay, that's enough curse words, young lady. But I like the beginning of this whole video.
Hey, white ladies.
Hey.
Denying racism in your own self is violent.
Exactly. You need to stop denying the racism in your own voice. So do something about it, okay?
God. It like hurts my throat talking like that.
Okay, these are what's going on.
And this is our stop it, get some help. The glasses, I know. It's like Derek is making fun of a liberal. This has to be a parody. It does have to be a parody. I pray it's a parody. It was from Libs of TikTok, okay? So I can't tell. Half the time with the internet, it's like, is this person just trying to trigger everyone on the right, just like Chelsea Handler was doing? That she accomplished it perfectly. She was hosting The Daily Show. She was trying to ramp up controversy and trying to ramp up attention onto her show. She made a stupid video, and then all of a sudden, she's everywhere. All right, and this is our daily dose of checking Twitch to see what's going on.
Live streaming.
This is what's going on at Twitch.
Live streaming.
A guy just walking on a treadmill. This is what you're missing by watching me.
Live streaming.
This is what you're missing.
Live streaming. Live streaming. Live streaming. Live streaming.
Hey, hold up, if you pay him $20 to do 10 bicep curls, I would do that.
Live streaming.
Thank you, everybody, for all the donations, for all the subs.
You raised $2,600 in that? So is that what I should be doing? Maybe I'll just set up a camera at the gym. And so you can just watch me pump iron daily. And we could just walk around and do stuff. Speaking of like man on the street videos, I took a video of myself just kind of trying on clothes, just trying on new clothes, seeing what's going on in the world. I've got some new outfits that I picked out, and I wanted to get your interpretation. And when I say outfits, I genuinely mean that. It's like outfits, you know what I mean? It's not suits, it's not like manly, it's not like I'm wearing clothes, it's outfits. And I picked out a few things, and I made a video. It's stupid, but I made a quick video of myself just trying on stuff. I'm gonna wear this for a huge occasion coming up. It's a big showdown. Please let me know what you think of the stuff that I'm wearing. Let me know your thoughts. This is me wearing, this is from Old Navy. This one's from Target. This one's from Albertsons. This one is from Best Buy. That one's from Costco. And then this one is from Target, actually. And that one's from National Grocers. And that one's actually from the gas station. Not my finest, but you know, I've been working on my squats. It's not my best stuff, okay? It's coming through, you know what I mean? Feet pics. Yeah, I'll get you feet pics for $1,000 billion. Okay, what do I want to play? So MSNBC is kind of losing their minds right now about January 6th footage being shown on Tucker Carlson. And they are losing their minds that Tucker Carlson got his hands on January 6th information and footage. Cops love to chase you in those pants. Yeah, exactly. No, Derek, if you set up a camera at the gym, you have to the video girls vaguely glancing at you for a second and relentlessly shame them in a post. I would, because there is one woman that follows me around everywhere in the gym. She's obnoxious. She does the same workout as me. It's like so dumb. It's like stop copying me. You know what I mean? Those red pants are popular at Brew Oyster Bar for a police academy. Exactly. Wait, not you, Derek. That was a proso moron on TikTok. Oh, that's true. See you next Tuesday, douchey. Thank you. All right, here we go. Here's MSNBC freaking out about January 6th footage. Because I guess McCarthy gave Tucker Carlson access to the surveillance footage of January 6th. And why are they mad? Oh, because it's sharing information. You're not allowed to do that.
Because there is a security issue here. The idea that this is not public footage, this is stuff that has not been released publicly. It's now been given over to Tucker Carlson. Irrespective of what you think about Tucker Carlson's coverage, what's the security risk here, Frank?
Yeah, so what we're hearing, and in fact, NBC reported earlier today through Ali Vitali, is that there are legit security issues that could be exposed here. For example, what Ali Vitali...
Emphasis on could be exposed. Because could can mean anything you want. I love words like could. Maybe, could, maybe, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. Check it out. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know.
Vitali cited was a concern that the reason we've...
They are jelly. They didn't get 41,000 of video. Yeah, they are jelly. Don't be jelly, okay? You jelly?
Only seen Nancy Pelosi first removed from the floor and then next see her in a room secured and safe.
Keep going.
Because we were not supposed to see the movement from the floor to the room because it would expose...
Remember when Nancy Pelosi had her documentary film crew covering the evacuation of the Capitol? Yes, but tell me the camera footage is damaging to her security. It's different, okay? because with Nancy Pelosi, she can control the narrative, period.
Who's the safe room?
Oh, let me see that jelly roll. Hey, no, You got to give me at least $100 super chat to see this jelly roll. You know what I mean?
And the route that Capitol Police have established to take someone safely away and put them in a safe place. Those are the kinds of...
Check that, $1,000.
The security concerns that could be exposed here if it's handled irresponsibly. And Fox
and
News...
we know Tucker and Carlson News won't. Oh, yeah, I was about to say, he's going to say something about Tucker Carlson and Fox News having a track record of handling information poorly.
Fox News, Tucker Carlson have a track record of not handling such things in an honest, good faith effort.
Unlike us at MSNBC, we're honest and in good faith. Hi, welcome to MSNBC. And if you believe that, you'll believe anything. Because you're dumb.
Have established the concerns that could be exposed here if it's handled irresponsibly.
Wilson says there's literally maps of tunnels under the DC available online. Oh, okay. What are you, Nicolas Cage, about to steal the Declaration of Independence? It's just like, and how do you even know that? Was kind of hoping the 40 ounce of vodka was change your mind. Yeah, okay.
Fox News, Tucker Carlson have a track record of not handling such things in an honest, good faith effort. The other concern, of course, obviously, is the security concerns that arise from false conspiracy theories. We know they are dangerous. We know they lead to violence. And so if, for example, this host on Fox decides to play only things that indicate or allow him to blow up conspiracy theories. Oh, look, that looks like a Fed. Oh, look, it looks like someone instigated this. Oh,
yeah, and you shouldn't be showing that video because we should only be showing the clips that do otherwise. God.
Look, there's
no, I'm stealing Fonzie's jacket in Smithsonian, which is way hotter. Oh, that's so true. No footage should be in public. The footage should be public. Yeah, it should be public. The guy's jacket didn't have water drops on it.
People doing nothing peacefully.
His tie looks like water in Ohio.
Going forward, and it's ginned up into the notion that all the prosecutions are witch hunts against people who were violent January 6th, that it could really pose a danger and a threat.
Because,
oh, God. I mean, their logic and reasoning for this footage not being put out is so dumb. I really don't know what to say. All right, and then we get to the panel of it all, which is just my favorite. So now we'll get some of the thoughts from some of the smartest and brightest people on MSNBC, which is saying a lot.
Tucker Carlson sort of implied that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to, he's got a narrative. He's already established that narrative. He's been talking about it on TV for a long time. He's been involved in a documentary that presents a counter narrative to what the January 6th committee and most people saw. But
nobody saw the January 6th committee. I can't emphasize that enough. Nobody cares. You guys are trying to make January 6th a thing, okay? Fetch isn't happening.
Said that's what he's going to use it for.
We should expect no less. I mean, one of my concerns here is that this footage actually, I believe, belongs to the American people. This is property of the U.S. government. So I don't see any justification.
Exactly. If the U.S. government wants to hide the truth from American people, they should be allowed to. Like JFK. Just kidding.
For only releasing that footage to Tucker Carlson.
Wilson, I'm surprised January 6th is getting so much airtime with everything else going on in the world right now. Are you kidding me? This is MSNBC. This is like their whole channel. This is like the Young Turks not talking about Tim Pool or Tucker Carlson or somebody on Fox News. Is that Derek making out with Anna Kay? No.
So I think, one of my concerns as a journalist is, okay, let's make sure that we can have legitimate news organizations.
Papa says, I care about prisoners who are currently being held without charge in solitary confinement and deny constitutional right due process. How dare you say that? Aladdin says, MSNBC reporting is riveting, not. Exactly. And that's why we watch it, for the L's.
Who actually function as news organizations with all of the responsibilities that journalism entails.
Journalism.
Let's have all the rest of us take a look at this footage, and before we release it,
Right.
make sure that there are no security concerns. That's a process that regularly takes.
Yeah, I trust her over Tucker Carlson. This is literally what she's saying. Let me look at it, because with me, I can at least trust the narrative to say secure.
Place in most journalism organizations.
They want to
And that's
control the
not
narrative,
to withhold
exactly.
key information from the
Control.
public, but that's to make
Exactly.
sure that we're, of course, addressing the security concerns that Frank is laying out. That's a regular practice. Fox News doesn't really engage in regular news practices.
None
and
at all.
That's not actually an issue of.
Unlike us and MSNBC, we do regular news. Like right now, we're talking about January 6th of all things going on in the world. We're MSNBC, regular news.
Partisanship of far right or far left.
My morning
That's
Dukey's
just
more
the
reliable
reality of them not
than the New York
acting as a news organization does. They are not known for presenting facts. They're known for
Unlike
playing
us.
with them and often dispersing propaganda.
Playing with them? What? Why use those words? Ugh.
Play with that news. I'm going to play with you.
And in this case, conspiracy theories. That's extremely dangerous, but I also just want to stress
So
that's
dangerous.
not journalism.
Right. God. And I can't stress this enough. These people are the bane of my existence. They are what I wake up every morning and do. Sometimes I wish I could just walk into MSNBC and do this.
Damn it, bro, we want home. You wanted it? You wanted it? You wanted it, bitch? You wanted it, bitch?
And again, that's why I don't ride public transportation, because it's insane. Every time you go on it, it's insane. Prejudging the news propaganda, exactly. The facts is like gender is a concrete, remove extensive surgery, exactly. My morning Dookie is more reliable than the news reported. Me too. No, too soon. Can conspiracy theories just be called theories at this point? No, because that conspiracy has more propaganda tied to it. And again, don't forget who came up with the term conspiracy theory being a negative term and who pushed that out over and over again. It wasn't, well, it was our government. Trust them. You guys, we live in a beautiful and brave time, and I hope you're having a beautiful and brave Tuesday. Can you see my comments? Yeah, I just saw your comment. Did I miss something? Sorry. Sometimes it's hard. I'm ADD, and I'm just, sometimes I catch stuff. But yeah, I see it. Damage control. Did I miss something? I don't want to miss anything. Sometimes your comments are censored on YouTube, and I don't get them, and I have to go through a third source in order to see them, because you do, Tanaya, say very inappropriate things in my chat. According to YouTube, not to me. CIA/JFK, exactly. All right, guys, I've really enjoyed tonight, and I hope you enjoyed tonight. I'm going to hang out with the boys tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful freaking night. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the Derek O'Shea Show. It's been such a fun night. It's been such a fun time. I went through all the clips I found interesting through the day. If you're new to the show, we had some new chatters. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to tell your friends about this show. We go live. We'll go back live tomorrow, so look out for my live show. This show, again, I can't remind people enough. We try to have fun with the news. We try to have fun with politics. We try to laugh our way through pain, because if you're not laughing in this crazy climate, you're freaking crying. And I'm done crying, and I'm done being over anxious and losing my mind and all that kind of stuff. I'm just here to laugh, because so much in life, you can't control what actually is going on in the world. You can vote, you can learn, and we can find out more, and that's what I hope to provide. more information, more video clips that maybe you didn't see throughout the day, more news that you didn't see throughout the day, all that kind of stuff. And we try to have fun our way through it. We didn't prank call anybody today, but sometimes we do prank calls, and that's always a fun time too. And we will prank call some people, some of our senators and congressmen, probably tomorrow, if not Thursday, of course, because it could be Thursday prank call day. Just prank call of them. But fun stuff. Thanks. Ciao, man. Hey, thanks. Smash the like button. Thanks, KB. Thanks, Wilson. Thanks, guys. Thanks to all you guys on Rumble for getting in the chat. It's nice to see Rumble chat. It feels good to see that. You guys are amazing on Rumble. I appreciate you being there. Also, if you're watching on YouTube and Twitch, like I have a bunch of you watching on YouTube and Twitch, make sure to subscribe to me on Rumble for when I get my 4th strike, which is inevitable. You know, it's only a matter of time. I don't know what I say that's so cringy or over the top or insane, but it's just a part of this show. Love every single one of you guys. I can't do the show without you. The show is not a following, it's a community. Remember that. You guys are amazing. I'll catch you guys on the next episode of the Davar Echad Show.